Friendly disclaimer, the following podcast may have triggering or sensitive content. Please watch at your own risk. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Matthew and I play a character named Eli Bridges.
And I am Stephen Cricket.
Played by Michael.
Also known as Cinnamon.
I am Don Barrymore, played by Peter.
And I play everybody else. Join us in the Unlucky Vigil. All right, so when we left off, you guys had just returned. Well, you kind of just wrapped up a day of basically chasing down various other leads. Your biggest lead came in the form of a homeless child that Cinnamon duped and then unduped, and then planted a tracker on. Well, asked the child to plant a tracker on a vicious homicide man that you've encountered.
Very ethical.
Additionally, Don has beginning to understand with the professor's help kind of the nature of his powers, but it's still a ways off. So for the rest of you, or for all of you, we will kind of move forward to the next day. So it has been another 2 days, I believe. So you could take off a lethal damage if you have it. So starting where we were, we'll kind of just resume a day in the life kind of style. But just to bring some goals up front, you guys are looking for Nick. You don't really have any leads on where he might have been. Don set up in 2 days to meet up with the other person at a local dock. So there may be some answers there. You're investigating the mysterious hooded man that seems to be hanging out around the homeless camp that straight up murked a ghoul in front of you after nearly killing, successfully killing one person and nearly killing another.
Well, we don't know if Mysterious Homeless Man is the hooded figure from the warehouse.
Stop, you already spoiled it. It's okay.
I feel like that was not a secret.
I don't get it.
It's assumed, but not proven.
Regardless, you could chase down that lead potentially, or you could try going off in some other direction, which tends to happen. But either way, Alex is still in police custody and still awaiting his arraignment so that he can be given bail, if he is going to be given bail at all, given the severity of his crimes.
It's alleged crimes.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, we recorded a bonus episode with just Tyler where he described it.
Oh, where you described murdering 4 people?
He's in the hospital. It's even funnier.
He basically told him everything he did.
Hurts.
But yeah, so you guys will just kind of pick up the next day or two. We can kind of do, really just however you want to do it. You have 2 days until the meeting with the other lady there.
The next day after Cinnamon gave the Tracker Uno card, I told the kid to meet me back at the sub shop at like 11:30 or whatever. So Eli will just be, hanging out in the warehouse until then and then making his way to the sub shop to meet with his contact.
Okay. Cinnamon.
And I would also be going with him.
Okay.
I have school-like affairs to deal with.
So you do want to continue just normal.
Yeah, and I remember last episode I had given my roommate Cinnamon's number to get called by the student affairs for the
office
dorm,
manager.
Yeah, office manager. Yeah. So that'd be funny. But anyway, yeah.
Sure would.
I guess I'll start off with figuring out if Nick went to classes or not.
Okay. So you want to go to the same professor that Cinnamon already engaged with?
Well, no, I'm already in one class with him, and then
Oh, that's fair. So you haven't seen him come to class since the incident.
Okay, so I won't do that then.
So there's no reason to suspect that he might show up today. He's like, hey guys.
I feel better.
Yeah, he's gone. You haven't seen him in a few days. So if you're going to continue just your normal daily activities and the two of you don't really have a whole lot going on prior to that, we will just kind of jump straight to the sub shop. So you will go there around the time that you gave the child to meet you. And when you arrive, there is no child.
Oh. Probably give him like 15 minutes and then...
I want a bologna sandwich with extra lettuce and ranch.
Who orders extra lettuce?
Where's ranch on a bologna is the question you should ask.
I mean, I wouldn't knock that.
What do you think the kid wants?
Probably just a basic, Italian sub, ham.
Put
pepperoni.
ranch on it. and then we'll talk about it.
Put ranch on the side.
So you want a bologna with the yard clippings
Yeah,
and ranch.
yeah, and if you could
And
get
you want an Italian sub with ranch and ranch on the side.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
no ranch
And
on
if you
the
could,
sub.
if you could water down the ranch, that'd be great because it's a little strong for me.
So you want me to put water on the ranch?
Yeah. What do you want, Eli?
I'm not hungry right now.
And he wants a ham sandwich with bacon and ranch.
All right. Yeah, I'll get on that.
Oh yeah, and do you want to water it down?
No, I
And water it down.
Yeah, all right. That's gonna be like $26.
Cinnamon, you got this, right? 'Cause
No, you
ordered-
got it, Eli. Thanks for buying dinner tonight.
Well, if I'm paying, I'm changing stuff.
Well, the deli man has walked off.
The card the thing is beeping. Can you put your
He
card
didn't
in?
like set it up and then walk away. He's gonna go make the sandwich first, like in Subway.
You get paid
Unlucky
before.
subs.
Unlucky sons.
You'd be
So
lucky if you get
after
your
about
order.
10 minutes, he'll come back and be like, all right, I've got some weird ranch water stuff and
That's his.
yeah, whatever you ordered. So 26, 27.
Fine.
So Eli, you crack your wallet to find that you're also kind of running low on funds here,
Yeah, this whole
as it's not even been a week.
credit card.
Declined. No, that's fine. He goes, all right, have a good one, officer.
Thank you. Have you seen that little kid that was here yesterday around? Have you seen him around today?
No.
He was supposed to meet us here. That's concerning. All right, well, we'll go take a look for him.
Okay.
You have a good day.
You too. And then a guy comes in, he's like, let me get the Big Mac, and then the door just shuts.
All right, so I think we head back to the homeless camp that we found him at and see if there's any news.
Yeah, or we can, go with the tracking.
We could go with the tracking. Yeah.
I'm just reminding you of plot points.
So he did make
Well, I was
it
hoping
work.
that the kid would be here to confirm that he put it on, and like put the tracker on the guy, and then we can give him the food in exchange, which is what I told him I'd do, and I like to keep my word if I can.
Yes.
So, yeah, is
All
the
right.
tracker working? Let's pull it up.
I don't have a phone. I broke my phone in anticipation for this.
Beep beep beep. Find my iPhone for Cinnamon's phone.
Good for you for remembering the
Yeah.
app I told you. Yeah, so you will put on the Find My iPhone tracker. It will begin pinging a little ways down the road.
Yeah, does it look like it's moving?
Not at the moment.
Okay, I think should be right this way.
Okay. Well, let's go. Let's start with that. And if he's got it still, he gets a sandwich. If not, well, then the other guy could maybe have a sandwich.
If the other guy doesn't kill us,
Well,
he did drop an air conditioning unit on me before.
but we have sandwiches.
Sure,
Let's give him a try.
maybe food makes everybody happy.
Even vicious air conditioner monsters.
Yeah, they all got to eat something. All right,
And
so I
as
guess
always.
we'll following the Find My iPhone app.
Yeah, so I mean, there's no role really for that. You guys are smart enough, or at least you are, Eli, to follow the phone without any trouble. And so after some effort, you will find yourself in the middle of the homeless encampment. Now, the Find My iPhone is not a highly precise GPS instrument, so it's not going to pinpoint his exact location, but it will get you to the homeless encampment that you're familiar with.
Okay. So, kind of looking over the homeless encampment, does it look like the kids here?
Make the looky roll.
What is the looky roll? I don't think I've had to make the looky roll. I can do investigation.
I think it's investigation plus wits.
Resolve. You won't find him.
Should I give him
Make it
disadvantage?
harder.
That is one success.
So with one success, you can tell that you could pretty for sure that he's not. You don't see the kid here.
Okay.
He doesn't really hide, and plus he's wearing nicer clothes, so like
Yeah.
he'd probably stand out.
He's wearing my clothes specifically.
Yeah.
They smell.
So, Cinnamon,
Yes.
your Uno card should be here.
Yes.
Do you want to work together and look for the Uno card? Because I don't see the kid.
Absolutely. Because I imagine it's on whoever we want it on if the kid's not here
Yeah.
or in the trash.
So, can we work together to see if we can now try to look for either the specific Uno card to see maybe if it was like discarded off to the side or.
I mean, I
Something
don't know how
like
many
that.
other Uno cards there would be in a homeless camp.
Well, you never know. Maybe they
They're
play
like
Uno.
playing. They're
There's a
playing.
The
playing
other
deck.
one is just
21
look
with
for someone who is kind of just fits the suspicious description that the kid gave us.
So you're looking 2 for 1,
Yeah.
either at
For the
for the Uno card itself or for
Yep.
a suspicious person.
that
That
matches.
matches like the broad shoulder,
Yeah.
hooded description. Okay. So -4 because you're kind of doubling up there.
Okay. And then
Cinnamon, do you want to assist here, or you don't have to inspire him? You can do some other kind of assistance,
Well, you think I can look? I cannot look.
as long as you can do something else that makes sense.
I'm going to look you in the eyes, and as I stare deeply into those brown, beautiful eyes, I will go, I've never seen you miss a single detail, and so I believe you to find the man that killed your soon-to-be, not killed your wife, your soon-to-not-be wife.
you had me going
And I'll
there
give
for
myself a -1 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4.
So you're inspired.
so that gives me like
Because
a,
you can-
It's
you
basically a willpower and 8 again, right?
No, it's a willpower, and 3 is now your crit success margin rather than 5.
I'm just hallucinating.
so investigation plus wits -4 plus willpower.
So -1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two successes.
Just short.
That's
I
not
know.
a crit.
So you do begin looking around. And as you're kind of scanning the encampment, you can see that it's much quieter. Like, that's what you pick up. You are used to a lot more people being around here. And as you're kind of going, you do not find a discarded Uno card. And you do not find a strange gentleman. But you do find that the app has moved,
Oh.
like down a ways.
Okay.
So unemployment has
He's
gone
underground
down.
Could be underground. So let's
or above ground.
Oh.
He's in the sky.
Yeah.
Flying.
So kind of. So one, we'll follow where the app's moving. If we get on top of it again and it's not there, then Cinnamon's right, which is rare to say. But it could be in the sewers.
I'm going to make a compilation of every time I was right and just put it in here. He's underground.
Yeah, with some certainty, after following it around for a bit, you could see that you're not running into anybody. So underground seems like maybe the way to look.
Okay. So, Cinnamon, now that we know that whoever has the Uno card is using the sewers, do we want to...
Prolong the sewers? Yes.
No. Do we want to go get backup? See if Don's available. We can't
Yeah.
call Alex or...
I'll call Don. Can I have your phone?
Please be careful.
Yes.
I don't have the money to buy a new one.
I understand. I will be very careful. Ring, ring. It's Eli. Ring, ring. It's
So
Eli.
Don, you're in class.
Ring, ring. It's Eli. Ring, ring. It's Eli.
Mute.
Send a text message to him.
And the professor's working at this time normally, right?
Yeah, but he can move his schedule around.
Yeah. So we'll give him a call and let him know what we're doing and see.
Here you go, Eli. You can call him.
Ring, ring.
It's Eli.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
Hi, Professor. It's Eli.
Hello?
Hey, so Cinnamon and I are following the tracker that he developed and put on the mysterious homeless person who we believe could possibly be the assassin from the other night.
It's underground.
We do believe that he's using the sewers to maneuver throughout the city.
Makes sense.
Should we go down and investigate or wait and kind of group up and then go down?
I don't really know. We don't know anything about him. I think confronting him is maybe not even a good move at all.
Yeah. I mean, the guy did drop an AC unit on me, and I'm still feeling the pain from that.
Yeah, I would say this is good information, but I don't know how. I don't think it's enough to act on quite yet.
Okay.
I think maybe we try to find out what or who this person is. If you want to try to sneak around, you might be able to be successful in that. But I definitely wouldn't go into confronting him anytime
So
soon.
a stealthful tale, maybe to start.
I think that would be appropriate.
Okay. Well, we will do that, and if things go wild, you may not hear from us again.
My God. Okay.
Don't let
Anyway,
him kill me, Professor, please.
Have fun in your next therapy session. All right. So, Professor says, open confrontation. Probably not smart.
Yes.
Stealthful following, though. That might be smart.
Would it?
Well, I'm down to try that if you are.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's we're going in the sewer, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm down. Yeah, let's wrench open a manhole cover and go down.
Yeah.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, I'm not very stealthy.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay. So you guys, after some effort, I'm sure, will open the manhole cover and work your way into the sewer. So it'll be dark in the sewer, unsurprisingly. So all your sight-based boys will have a -2. This won't affect your stealth at all, but everything else.
Good. I use echolocation, so this will be easy.
Yeah. So Cinnamon, since you're leading the charge, roll us a stealth
Plus what?
dexterity. That wasn't a word. Dexterity.
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 Serenity.
1, 2, 3. 3.
3. So you see Cinnamon kind of like he pads his shoes with some like little plastic bags so they're a little quieter, and then he just like slips his way down in there.
Because yeah, plastic bags are quieter.
These ones are. They're that neoplastic.
No. What I did was I took plastic bags. You saw me. I ripped off my shoe and like literally ripped it, so like all the seams came off. And then
The
I
new
lined
shoes that we just
on-
got you.
Yeah, and I lined that in the plastic bag, so now it's quieter.
Yeah. Somehow, some way, the plastic's quieter.
Yeah.
And
so
I have no shoes.
I don't
Your
even have the
socks
stealth
wet in sewer
skills.
water.
I have to use the willpower.
Well, so you take away the die, but it's also your dexterity.
Yeah, my dexterity's 2.
So you'll have one die, but it won't be a chance die.
Yeah, but I'm going to use willpower.
You sure you don't want to just throw it?
No.
You couldn't just
Okay.
give up.
Yeah, just let it crit fail.
Then no successes.
You want to make it a crit fail for a beat? A dramatic fail?
Yeah, fuck over
Sure.
Cinnamon.
So you go to step down, and then as you do, you slip because you don't have the plastic for the extra grip, and you fall onto Cinnamon. So you both will receive. No.
Oh, no.
There's
3
dead.
bashing damage.
Ah, why?
Ow!
Yeah, Eli, you're going, your foot just slips, and then you plummet about 15 feet and crash
Ow.
into Cinnamon. as you
I
both-
know. I know. I took your personality and your personal badge number, but you didn't have to fall on me.
Look, I've been meaning to buy new shoes.
Oh,
These
also I
the
did that.
grip's been wearing off. You did what?
So anyway, I'm ready to move on. You got a torch?
No. Well, let's
torch?
Yeah, I'm from Britain. Don't you know we
you
call
mean
it
you mean a
torches?
flashlight?
No, a torch.
Potential explosive area.
I always carry a flashlight with me. I've never heard it called a torch before.
I used to have a fog lantern as a kid.
That explains so much. Here, use this flashlight.
Click, click. Doesn't work. And you see now that the front is completely folded in and cracked from where he landed on it.
Can I see your phone?
You need to get you a new phone.
I'm sorry. Can I just borrow
Well,
your
so
phone?
your phone light would work. The only thing that wouldn't work is like the cell service thing because you used it as like a tracker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you took the battery, but
Yeah,
I
you took the
assume
battery.
you would
I was
have a
gonna
battery.
I was gonna break the phone, but I guess that works too. So I'm gonna take the light out of the phone and put it into the flashlight.
So, I mean, that's for sure not going to work. I don't even think that's possible. You can use the light on your phone as a light.
I have a burner phone. They don't have lights. They don't just have one.
Yeah, like even old Nokias have like a flash
Do
that
they?
can turn
Mine
on
didn't.
permanently. Yeah, well, they didn't like you. Even that burner phone you gave me in real life has a flashlight on it.
When did he give you a burner phone in real
Don't
life?
ask.
No question stuff.
Yeah, it does though.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'll just use my phone light.
Anyway, so you'll have dim light, so now it's a -1 to all your sight-based actions.
Let's get like 20 phones and turn them on.
Where you want to go? You can kind of go straight or other straight. I mean, it's a
Back or
long
forward?
corridor, yeah, with a sewer of river.
Let's go.
poopy.
Let's go forward.
Yeah, we've got the tracker.
So if you were to come down the ladder and
go
face the wall,
upstream.
you want to go right or left?
Wait.
Which way is the tracker pointing us?
Oh, that's fair. Left.
The one going
All right,
down?
let's go left.
Okay.
Is that
So
downstream or upstream?
Down the poop stream.
down, I guess. So you guys kind of go left, navigating the sewer. In this fun. So how deep into the sewer are you trying to go? Just all the way to the tracker?
How deep in the shit?
Unless we see something that
Sure,
catches our eyes otherwise, then yeah. I mean, if this guy's using the sewer and we're not seeing the, we didn't see the kid anywhere, I'm keeping a lookout to see maybe if there's any piece of the clothing that we gave him, the shoes, anything that may stand out
Okay.
to point that maybe this kid got hurt or worse.
Okay. So you are walking for a while. Do you guys want to chat about anything, or
I mean, we're trying to stay quiet, and I assume
you have a light on?
So I heard a good story once about the sewer monster. So,
A sewer monster?
yeah. So, have you ever heard the great tale of the sewer monster, covered in long leaf-like appendages, and would stalk the sewers and usually abducted kids, homeless kids,
Are you
with Uno
making-
cards.
When you get that specific, no, never heard of it.
Well, good. I think it's called Nessie.
Nessie.
But no.
I see the sewer monster who eats children.
So
With Uno cards
With
specifically.
Uno cards specifically.
Yeah.
well, because you see, the monster hands the creature an Uno reverse card, and then they reverse take them from their parents. My mom taught me about it. Long
That
story
also
short.
explains a lot.
Long story short, though, when we get down here, what are we looking for? Like, are we just paying attention to him? Or are we trying to?
And if he's using the sewers, I would say we're looking to see if maybe he's
You
living
got your
down here.
handcuffs?
No,
Aren't you a cop?
I'm not on duty.
That doesn't
The
mean
most I have is my gun.
you got the gun, but not the handcuffs.
No, I don't have anything to arrest people. I can't arrest someone off duty and be like, ha ha ha, turning him in. I'm here for booking. No.
What is this thing about citizen's arrest then?
It's a valid point. Look, I'm new to this whole police thing. okay?
Apparently, how did I know more?
That, again, surprises me. There's Mark II on Cinnamon's Right in one day. It's a new record. Let's keep it going.
Michael put it in here too. What is this thing about citizen's arrest then? He's underground. Okay, well, with that, I'm going to hand you my phone. With that being said, I'm going to have you go first, and I'm going to look around for something that might be able to be used as like handcuffs, because I feel like we can leverage the situation. He's just a dude, and
We think he's just a dude.
well, from my viewing of him, he's a dude or a person.
A lot of creatures can appear like dudes.
Well, dude, I hate to tell you, but I'd rather take it into custody or try. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's only a one-way run. How hard can it be?
Be surprised. But yeah, I'm fine with that. So I'll take point with lighted phone in one hand and tracker in the other.
Okay.
And I'm going to see if I could fancy something that would look like handcuffs together through things that people would throw into a sewer.
All right. You're waste crafting.
Yeah.
All right. You're going to have a -1 for the light and a -2 for supplies.
10-1.
Okay. So you're not able to find like perfect handcuff material, but you are able to find some like chains and like little bits of like rope and stuff that you could kind of fashion into maybe a half decent. It's going to take basically longer to put them on him, but you find some stuff that could work to tie him up more so than handcuff him.
Okay, I'm going to go up to Eli and go, all right, this is yours. These are handcuffs.
Those things stink.
I will take my phone back,
Okay.
and you will use these on him when we find him.
Why can't you use them on him and I engage him in combat?
You're the cop.
Fine. So I'll kind of like, if it's like chain, I'll
That's
put it
3 for
around me
Cinnamon.
like Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
It's kind of wrap around.
It definitely stains your shirt with poopy.
Oh, can we go visit your girlfriend after this?
After I change clothes and take a shower. There are only 3 showers, but yeah.
All right, so let's continue.
Yeah. So just we'll continue down the sewer. Now, Cinnamon, when we do get to this guy, what are you going to do?
I'm going to distract him or sneak up to him.
Okay.
I will follow him quietly until there is a moment where I can strike.
Well, the professor did say for us not to strike, so we're kind of more of like reconnaissance for info.
Well, if we hit him in the back of the head, he will no longer be of a problem.
That is true. If
And
you feel like you
unconscious.
can do that, then we should do that.
Well, that's why we have the handcuffs.
Okay.
Following my plan now?
I see the plan.
Okay.
Is it going to work? I have no idea, but we're going to try.
Yeah, and it is subject to change.
Okay.
Heat of the moment.
Yeah.
So you'll continue down for a while, and as you kind of get close, you hear what sounds like the shuffling of feet kind of a ways down from you.
Thank God I wasn't moaning.
Okay. So probably at this point we may turn the light off.
So you're going for pitch darkness. There's no light in a sewer.
I understand that.
I can just pitch my phone down there.
If you want to, feel free.
Very
My thought is
stealthy.
like we definitely want to, go as stealthy as possible here since we're getting close. Chances are he may know that we're already following him because I did fall into the sewer.
So if I throw the phone, I wouldn't be stealthy enough for you.
No.
Okay, I'll turn it off.
Okay.
I mean, when we turn the light off and we look down to where the shuffling feet was, were there any lights? Like, I'm trying to think, if this guy set up camp
No.
and he's not a creature that can see in the dark,
You don't see any lights or anything down that way.
we'll let you take point here.
So yeah, the whole time this little exchange is going on, you hear like movement and shuffling down that way.
Okay.
And it's getting more, we'll say, agitated, like more frequent.
Okay. Are we gonna make note of where he is?
I thought we were going to go check.
We can go check.
And you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So keep the light on. I guess that may be the best course of
I
action.
think that's not the best course of action.
If you want to keep staying,
I will be behind you. I promise.
Turn the light off. All right, turn the light back on. I'm scared.
Flash him.
I'll put my hand on your back. How's that sound?
okay. So I will kind of go down. Definitely like
You feel the
hand-
unnaturally warm hand of Cinnamon on your back.
It feels like grainy,
That's disturbing.
kind of like cinnamon.
He gets his name.
All
So
right.
yeah, you guys will kind of move your way down towards the noise. And as you get about halfway down, you'll hear a loud crash as you see kind of like a flashlight beam move across like the distant wall, and then just 3 bright flashes of light accompanied by loud bangs
Like
that sound a
gunfire?
lot like gunshots.
Okay.
Also, it hurts a lot because you're in basically a giant acoustic tunnel.
Yeah, there was rapid shuffling. Then a
Yeah, I mean
loud
that's still
crash.
going on.
Okay,
Now you hear more like active fist fighting.
okay. Light on. Let's go.
Light on. All right, I did it.
So we'll turn the light on and kind of like I'm running into that to see what's going on.
Okay. So you run, Cinnamon.
I will throw the phone over in the direction of the sound.
Okay. So roll that athletics plus dexterity.
Athletics and dexterity will equal 1 success.
So you whip the phone down as it slaps into the wall and breaks in half, but the light's still on for a moment. And so Eli, you see in the flickering light of his dying cell phone, nothing. You enter like this round kind of atrium room. That's like a service point for people who are down there working. And you see a cracked in half table. And then as it like flashes, you don't see any people, but you do see something slumped over on the floor.
Okay. So I don't see any people, but I see something slumped over.
Yeah.
So I will take out my own phone, turn on the flashlight, and investigate the slumped over.
So
figure.
on the floor, you see this kind of sandy brown head with larger than foot boots and overalls just kind of laying on the floor in a pool
Okay.
of nothing. Well, I guess water.
Yeah, so I'll kind
And
of like
shed.
pick the sandy brown person up. Do I recognize
It's the
person?
boy.
Oh,
You're going to make an integrity roll.
what is integrity?
It's resolve plus
integrity.
composure, and what is your integrity at?
My integrity's at 7.
So +1, resolve plus composure, and you're going to take a fat 3 off of that for witnessing a dead child.
Oh, that was you.
3 successes.
I got 3 dice, got 3 successes.
There you go.
So you are shaken as you see the child, and he is ghost white, like pale white and freezing cold.
Okay, so
and
he
dead.
lay dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see that he has no color left in his body. His hair's even kind of started to fall out, but he doesn't have any visible wounds. He's just dead, like he just dropped over and died.
Okay.
And you're a little taken aback by this as you sent him here.
What'd you find?
I just come here.
Oh, okay.
Cinnamon,
You're shaking too.
Do I hear that?
you hear me telling you God. You're going to make a roll.
Oh, am I? Okay.
You're going to make wits plus investigation.
I got a 7.
So you fail. So continue as you were, but make it worse.
So I'll show up with something in my hand, and I'll go, oops, and as I walk over, it will fall into the ground on top of the kid. And then I will fall in front of the kid to see the kid, and also, I guess, triggering said roll that I have
Yeah,
to
yeah. You can do the breaking point.
composure and...
Resolve, if your integrity is also 7, you get a +1. And then -3 for dead kid.
I failed.
So you get guilty, Michael.
Pleasures?
You get the guilty condition, and you lose a point of integrity.
He got the guilty condition when he stole the kid's
He
money.
feels even worse now.
Okay.
So yeah, you feel guilty because your device is why this child was down here in conjunction with Eli. And so then in fear, and adrenal surge. You kind of like shove to get away, and Eli, you kind of flop over and like land on the now poop covered boy, and have to kind of like push off of him to get up.
Okay.
Cinnamon has started hyperventilating.
So I'll kind of like turn to Cinnamon and go, hey, snap out of it. Snap out of it. Focus. We did this.
And so around the time you say we did this and he slaps you, you hear some footsteps ring around the corner. And a flashlight
Who are you?
shines it directly into your face. He goes, don't move.
Oh. Who is it?
So as the light kind of lowers and the outside rays start to illuminate the face, you recognize the detective.
Oh, of course.
And he goes, what are you doing here? Stop, don't move.
Shoot him.
And so not far behind him is the female detective that usually hangs around with this guy.
Yeah.
Take their hostage.
And so he will be like, what's going on here?
It's a long story.
He goes, I see. And what's that?
Dead
This
kid?
would be a dead body that we just found.
He goes, I'm going to need you to get on the ground
Okay.
and put your hands behind your head.
Okay. I'll comply.
Okay, Cinnamon.
What are my rights in this situation?
To
I
be
say-
silent.
Well, this is a problem, I say. Can I not? It's kind of gross.
You are free to keep talking. It is all evidence, though, as he kind of approaches Eli to put him in handcuffs.
Detective, what are you doing down here?
I got a call about a suspicious group of people entering a sewer. Figured I'd come investigate.
They sent a detective, not a beat cop, to this area?
Didn't send anybody. I heard the call and decided to come on my own.
Did you hear the gunshot, detective?
So something about that doesn't sound correct if you weren't already feeling that way.
Yeah.
And so the lady cop will come over to you, the lady detective, Cinnamon, and attempt to handcuff you if you aren't going to resist.
Did you hear the gunshot, ma'am?
I assume that's what led to the dead child?
Me too. That's why I was asking, because we heard it and walked over here.
I assumed one of you did it.
We assumed you did it. Or at least I assumed that.
Give her the Unocard.
Regardless, why don't you go ahead and get down?
Well, I don't want to.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Can I stand and you handcuff me?
No.
But
So she'll try to force you to the ground.
So when the detective kind of walks over to
Athletics
me,
plus strength.
can I attempt, like, as soon as he goes to try to, like, move my hand, like, try to reverse fight and put him on the ground instead?
Sure.
2 successes.
2. So she got also 2. So you guys begin kind of wrestling.
Ma'am, I really don't want
Sir,
to.
I need you to stop.
No, can you please? I don't want to touch the ground. There's something down there that I don't want to see.
So you are contesting him also with basically grappling.
Yeah.
So it's going to be athletics plus brawl.
Athletics.
Athletics plus strength, not brawl. That's the other one.
Okay. I only have 1 die for that, so I'll be using some willpower.
Your force of will.
If you will.
Ooh, no successes.
Okay. So, you try, and then he just kicks you in the side really hard and forces you back to the ground. He's like, now you know better than this. And he starts, like, folding your arms back.
Yeah,
and,
I also know better to know that detectives don't, respond to just any old call. You've got too much paperwork and other things going on with, the quadruple murder last week.
So there's a loud click of handcuffs as your hands are secured. And he goes, yep, looks like we got an extra one, too. So you're wrestling with the lady detective, Cinnamon. What would you like to do? She's like, sir, please stop.
I'm going to not go to the ground. I was willing to cooperate, but this is not good for me. I am going to run.
So you're going to try to break free.
Yeah, I'm going to just start sprinting back the way I came.
So you'll make the athletics and strength to get out of her grip.
1 success.
So she got none. So you're able to wrestle and like push her off of you and begin running.
Okay. I'm going to start sprinting, and I guess I'll just wing my phone back there at some point.
You already
Oh,
threw
yeah,
him
that's right. I broke it.
Winged, yeah.
Fuck, stop that, Michael. So it's
Phone already has wings, bud.
so I'm gonna throw my pocket butter at them. No, Yeah, so I'm gonna start sprinting up, and be like, I'm not going down to the ground. I'm not going back to the boy, and then I'm gonna keep going.
So you're going to run, and she'll go, we got a runner. Catch him. We can't let them know we were down here. And then she'll take off running after you. And Eli, you are still with the man detective, as he is there. And he'll kind of like get you up, and he'll be like, all right, let's see. How do I do this?
So while he goes to do that, can I try to, like in one swoop, and this might be too
You're
much.
handcuffed, but we'll
Well, I
see how
know.
this goes.
But can I attempt to like push away and like kung fu jump and bring my hands around? You know what I mean? Like you can like
Yeah,
jump and like
I get this. Yeah, I get what you're doing. So you want to vault your hands. So your hands are bound. So you got a -2 to the shove, and then a -2 to that, and then another -2 because you're doing multiple things.
So
Sorry,
minus-
-1 because you're doing multiple things.
-5.
Yeah,
And what would the
from
roll
both.
be?
So the first roll is going to be that athletics plus strength to get him off of you versus his.
That's gonna be
And
a
then
chance
the
die.
the next one after that would be
Nexus one.
probably
dexterity?
athletics and dexterity. Yeah.
Okay, that would also be a chance die if there's a -2.
And you
So
can
yeah.
at any point choose to just fail before you roll to resolve your shaken condition. And get a beat, and then also get beat by the guy who's here.
Or her.
You think on that. So, Cinnamon, you're running, and you do hear some footsteps gaining behind you. So, we're going to roll athletics, or no, it's going to be,
Stamina resolve.
yeah, I think it's stamina resolve. That's what it is now.
3.
3. So you're running, you're keeping good pace on her as you're taking off down the sewer. And as you round the corner, you run just full force into a big hooded man. And you bump into him and kind of like fall back onto the floor in front of him. And as you kind of look up, you can see he just looks down at you with his like eyes through the slit in his mask.
Why, hello. I'm being chased. And then I will
Cut
look.
to Eli.
So I think Eli would probably try, like initially in his head, like I would think like, okay, hey, let's try to break out. But then I would look over to the dead body and be like, you know, I probably deserve this. So I'll take like that fail, like of the attempt, but it's not like a wholehearted attempt
Yeah.
at
So
shove.
you resolve your shaken condition, but you still attempt it and fail.
Yeah.
Still want the resisting arrest just in case.
Take the beat,
On that charge.
and then you get beat as promised.
Yeah.
What's your defense? So 1 bashing damage as he
That
whips out
one-
a baton and cracks you in the head.
That one bashing puts me at my health limit.
So you're gonna roll stamina plus resolve to stay awake.
Can I just fail it and pass out?
If you want to, but I don't know if you want to with the homicidal detective that's in the
Yeah.
fucking sewers.
Don't spoil it.
Stamina plus
That's not a spoiler. He's actively trying to kill him.
stamina plus what?
Resolve.
And any minuses?
Well, you'll have a -3 if your right 3 health boxes are full.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
box near the end is -1.
I wasn't applying that to others because it was just
Sorry,
bashing.
you failed anyway.
Yeah. 2 successes.
So you're able to stay conscious despite the fog encroaching on the edges of your vision. We come back to Cinnamon. So yeah, you've bumped into this man. I'm being chased as he just is looking down at you. He's more or less blocking your departure from his direction, and the other lady's blocking your departure from the other direction.
I will offer him my money.
You don't have any money. We've established that.
Though I have very little money.
So what are you saying actually, though?
Can you help her? Can you help me get her off my trail?
And so he's just that.
I said, I like raise my eyebrows, and then I'll be like, I can make it worth your while.
So yeah, no. So roll. What's your defense?
3.
3. So he like reaches down and grabs you by the throat and just lifts you up in the same way that he did that cop a few episodes ago.
Yeah.
As he's kind of holding you. You do hear the pattering of footsteps behind you as your windpipe is being constricted, as you hear what is the other detective approaching. And so you're kind of like grabbing his arm, I assume, to try and push him off. I don't know if Cinnamon's just real docile about it, but most normal humans aren't. So you're kind of struggling to breathe and fight, and as you kind of turn your head, you see the visage, because it's dark, of that detective kind of running toward you. Eli, back to you. So you're holding consciousness. This man just punched you or batted you in the head with a baton. He goes, you could have just stayed out of it, Bridges. You could have just been a normal cop.
I don't know what you mean.
He goes, yeah, well, isn't that sad?
What were you doing down here?
Yeah, keep asking questions. He's going to take out his gun.
Listen, if you're going to kill me, you might as well just tell me what you're doing down here. Just get it off your chest.
I've never understood that logic from anybody, and it hasn't made sense before, and it doesn't make sense now.
Well, I mean, hey, look, it's a new time to try something. So why don't you just spill the
Sure
beans?
isn't. So he's going to walk over. Well, he's not really got to walk because you're not really resisting.
Can I like spin, kickflip, and try to trip him?
So yeah, that's on your turn. Let me see what this is. Basically, you're trying to fight him. Yeah, we'll say Dex plus Brawl, and if it succeeds, you'll knock him down.
Since I am spinning on the ground, not using my hands, just inertia.
It is still harder to do that without hands.
Oh.
So you're still going to have that -1,
It's slippery down there.
-1.
and then his defense is a 4 also.
So that'd be -5 altogether.
Yeah.
That's a chance die either way, even if I use willpower.
Yeah.
Unless I can.
I don't think you can use willpower on contested rolls.
So here we go. Boom. 3.
So you spin, and then he just stomps on your chest
Oh God.
for 1.
That
So that'll upgrade basically your farthest left bashing to a lethal.
Do I make another stamina roll
Yep.
to stay awake? Oh, I'm out. That's a fail.
So you kind of like, he stomps on your chest, you cough up blood as you feel the daylight fading from your eyes.
Just a long exhale.
Yeah. You struggle to draw breath as you kind of like pass out.
Speaking of drawing breaths,
So now we come to Cinnamon. So yeah, he's got you by the throat. The lady is running towards you from kind of like your left. He's directly in front of you. To the right is the Pooh River. So what are you doing?
I tried to escape first.
Where are you trying to escape to? Are you trying to get him to drop you in place?
Oh, no, I can try to jump into the Pooh River.
Okay. All right, so Cinnamon, you are being strangle-held by this man. You're going to try and kick out of his grasp into the Poo Poo River.
Yes, that is my plan.
Throw your dice.
Gotta go risk that willpower for the biscuit.
Exactly.
3 success.
You only needed 1.
Well, I got 3.
So you feel something kind of overwhelm you, some kind of like determination
Fear.
and fear. But it's more reflective of your status as a hunter. So you feel this kind of like wave wash over you as you're kind of fucked more than you have been before. And you like just something about it just kicks off as I have to roll for him because I just remembered he gets to resist. Okay, cool. So something washes over you. And you kind of like hook between his thumb and forefinger that's kind of holding your neck and almost like pry it open and then just kick off of his chest and fly backwards into the Pooh River, which quickly carries you down the sewer.
And the last thing you hear before he hits the water is, eat shit!
And as you're kind of floating, you hear her, the lady detective go, no, God, he's here.
And I'm going
then
to submerge myself.
You will float down the river
I'll float down here.
towards the other way.
I'm unconscious.
Eli's unconscious. Dawn. So classes are over. It's been a long day.
Oh, this is always boring. Look at my phone. That's been going off, I guess.
Well, it went off once.
I have other people that talk to me.
No.
I'm like Cinnamon.
No.
What?
So you see whatever Cinnamon, what would you have texted him?
Oh, I think I would have texted him, hey, going on a sewer raid. Come meet us at 14th Street.
There you go.
And what's the timestamp of this?
Several hours ago.
Well, are you there?
Failed to send.
Bridges. Are you there? Send.
You were only texting Eli because I only texted from Eli.
Oh, then it sent. Never mind. Sorry,
Okay.
I thought it was your phone for some
No,
reason.
no. Mine didn't
Yours
have the
didn't have
jumper
it,
number.
yeah.
Did
that's right,
send.
that's
Send again.
Yeah, it's one of those freak things where it just doesn't send the first time. for some
Weird.
reason.
I don't know what sewer. Why are they in the sewer? I don't know. I'll call the professor, I guess.
So the professor won't answer, but that's not that unusual given that he works. You could go to the warehouse if you wanted to.
I would go to the work because I don't know what the hell they are. Like, can I see like I don't know.
I'm sure he get you a pin to where they
Yeah,
were
does he have
going.
like a last known location turned on?
No, but he sent you a pin.
Oh, did he? Okay, I opened the pin.
That's an address, is what a pin is.
I don't know.
It's how you found
Peter's
Sip.
dating himself
All right,
over
well,
here.
I guess
Yeah.
I'll go see what that's about. So I'm gonna head towards the pin.
Okay. So you go towards the pin.
This is like what, an hour away, 30 minutes away?
Probably like if you take normal public transportation, probably like 15 if even. So Cinnamon, you do wash out eventually from one of the exits that the sewer has.
Okay.
You're covered in more than you want to be.
Well, that's up for debate.
And it's, you feel gross. You feel caked on, and you are probably scared also, because what?
Yeah. Well, Eli is dead. It is the second friend I've lost. And I'm going to leave. Time to leave the sewer.
No, you're not in the sewer. You washed out. They've got like drains. Yeah.
Oh, so I'm like basically by wherever they dump the sewer. All right, well, I've got no phone, no money. I smell bad. And Eli is no longer with us. I guess I'll take a bus.
Oh God.
So Eli. So you slowly come to. And you can take that bashing off because 15 minutes will pass. You feel very lightheaded and weak.
Where am I?
In front of you, you see the detective, the lady detective, but she's dead.
Oh.
You see that her chest has been kind of like slashed open and her head has been taken clean off and is kind of laying nearby.
Oh.
It looks like her stab vest did not prove to be effective enough and she is just mangled. You do not see the man detective anywhere.
Okay.
And you see the hooded man slumped over to the side.
Okay. Hey, buddy. Oh.
So he's not responsive.
Am I still handcuffed?
Probably.
Okay. Can I like try to force myself at least to sit up?
Yeah, you kind of wiggle your way to your feet.
Yeah. Hey, you okay, buddy?
So he's like leaned up against a wall. You can see there's blood kind of coming out of his face.
Oh.
And like part of that black mask that usually hides his identity has been like ripped clean off.
What does he look like? At least from what I can tell.
Like older man, kind of not like well-defined jaw, but kind of more square jaw. You can see bits of gray in his like growing facial hair. There's a big slash across his face.
Okay. So
His hair might be gray if it wasn't covered in blood.
Yeah, what I want to do is, I know I'm handcuffed. Can I try to like, not so majestically, but at least get my hands around to the front of me?
Yeah. Would you like a hint?
Sure.
There's a detective.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right. So yeah, I'll walk over to the lady detective, and I guess like leaning backwards, just try to find the
So
handcuff
you
key.
find her handcuff key.
And
Keys
just-
are the same.
They are. No, like that's not a joke though. That's like a true fact.
World
So yeah,
War.
I'll undo, and then I want to look on the lady detective. Does she have like maybe like a quick first aid kit? I doubt that's in like
No,
her everyday
anything that
care.
was a part of her was probably slashed or ripped
Okay.
apart at some point
So
during
I
the
want
fight.
to kind of rip some of her clothing and go over to the half-masked man and try to start tending to his wounds.
Okay, you're gonna roll that wits plus medicine, and don't forget your wounds.
So that's 4 normally, and then -2 because it's
Yeah.
the furthest right. And then, okay, no dice.
So, well, no, there's dice right there, but you didn't succeed.
We have like 10.
So you reach your hand out, and you're trying to like help him, and you can feel that he's still alive, not by much, but he is still alive.
So, okay. I guess what I want to do is walk over to the boy's body and like pick him up and then try to help the masked man up and walk like I guess towards the exit of the sewer.
Yeah. So the boy's body is gone.
Oh,
Yeah, but you could definitely try to carry the masked man.
Yeah.
What is your strength like number of dice?
2.
You're not carrying. He's a bulky gentleman.
Okay. I mean, not so much like
He's not like conscious to walk either. Like
I
he
can't
is-
like
Dragon through the
You can
poop.
try to wake him up.
yeah. I guess I'll do that. If I try to pick him up, but I realize I'm just too weak from
Yeah.
being beaten. Like, hey, buddy, kind of pat him a little bit. You okay?
Yeah. So he'll kind of like his eye will like shoot open and
Hey.
he'll kind of like grab your wrist and
Hey,
like pull you to the
Whoa,
floor
whoa.
as you're like smashed into the water.
Hey, 1, that stings. 2, I'm not gonna hurt you.
And so he kind of like looks around. His eyes kind of
Easy.
dart around the room
Easy.
like rapidly.
I am friend, not food.
As he kind of like looks over, and he gets up shakily
Hey, listen,
and starts like lumbering over to the woman's body.
what's up with her?
Then he like flips her over, and you can see just like the last eighth of maybe like inch and a half of a knife as he like grabs it and then just pulls his knife like clean out of her upper torso.
Okay. Hey, listen. I can help you. I can take you to my friends. We can get you patched up. No questions asked. Well, we will ask questions, but not about that. But we're not going to hurt you.
And so he's gonna he'll wipe the knife on her, whatever part of her clothes is not covered in blood,
Yeah.
Or poop.
and then start limping down the sewer.
Hey, you want me to help you with those wounds?
So he just won't respond. As he keeps
Do
walking.
you talk? Okay. Well, while he walks for a second, I want to go and I guess investigate the lady detective's body.
Yeah.
Are there any signs that maybe she had fangs or anything that would maybe signify her as not fully human?
So not fully human. So yes,
I mean,
she
aside
has
from her,
giant elongated claws and fangs.
okay, that wasn't in the first description,
Yeah,
so that's why I was
yeah,
checking.
You're good.
Because so it looks like he is. I guess my thought is that he's maybe a part of the Vigil in one way or another, which then makes me raise the question as to why did he harm Vasquez? So I'm going to try to catch up to him and follow.
Okay, so you follow him. He is pretty quick for an injured man, but if you really try, you can try to track him. It's
would
gonna
like
be
to try to track
survival plus wit.
-2, so we're just rolling 2 here. Hiya! No dice.
So you're not able to find him.
Okay.
You do follow the direction, but he knows the sewers better than you.
Yeah, that makes sense. So once I lose him, is it possible for me to go back to that circular area and do a
Yeah.
once over to see if there's anything that I may have missed? Like if that was maybe where he was stationed up for a bit, did he leave anything, any sign of if he had any, maybe notes if he's tracking something, anything like that? I doubt he may have just a journal laying there, but is there anything that I could?
So there's nothing there that signifies that he might have been held up here.
Okay.
The only thing of note you find is the Uno card. Seems like it was ditched in the corner somewhere.
Okay. Is there anything?
On the dead woman,
Yeah, that was my next question.
you do find her badge.
Right.
It is slashed up, but you find it. And you do find her cell phone
Okay.
and her wallet and stuff.
Can I try to crack into her cell phone? Is it password protected?
It is. Wouldn't you know it?
Well, before I start punching in passcodes, I will take that and then I want to rip apart of my clothing and wipe off my fingerprints.
You do your absolute best
Yeah.
here to clean up what you can.
Yeah.
And then you head back out.
I'll leave that.
All right. Don, Cinnamon.
Yeah.
So, Don, you'll get there first to the. Well, you went to the sewer location. So you go to 14th Street. I mean, there is a
I'm
sewer.
above. Where the
Yeah, there's a sewer grate, but it's nothing. I mean, there's one on most streets.
I don't know. If I look through the grate, it's like a storm gate, right?
Nah, I meant like a manhole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it open?
No,
no.
it's closed.
They closed it. Okay. I look at the phone. I'm like, I don't want to. I look around. Is there anyone
Yeah, I mean, there's people all over.
Yeah, I don't want to just. I'm gonna look around for maybe a manhole cover that's not visible to people.
So, I mean, most manhole covers are in the center of a street
Yeah.
because they don't get, waterlogged or full of stuff if they're there.
So if I look down the road or the main street, I guess this is.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have an exit? Does it keep going
Is
forever?
the sewer
or-
exit?
I mean, I guess that's what I'm looking for. But
So, no, the sewer exits are way off maybe a couple blocks down.
okay.
But they're random almost. This one could filter out down there or it could filter out across the city. It just depends on where the water treatment plant is.
Is this the homeless area?
No, this is a normal street.
Then I'll go towards that homeless area that his Bridges' route usually is for his beat.
Okay. So you'll go towards the homeless camp.
I've never been here before.
You, Cinnamon,
That's me.
you will walk home, I assume.
Yeah, I went back.
So you stumble through the door finally, and the professor's in there. He's done with his work for the day. He goes, "Oh," and he's looking down at a book. He goes, "Welcome back."
Hello, Professor. Is
And you
good.
think, "Oh God, what happened?"
Well, we went to a sewer and we ran into the detective, the female detective, and the hash slinging slasher. And Eli may be dead.
Cinnamon, we got to work on your delivery. Okay, what happened?
Well, we went down to the sewer to see if the young boy brought the card. He did, and it was killed. Then we encountered Detective 1 and 2, who then proceeded to beat up Eli and handcuff him. I escaped and ran running into the man with the large knife who assaulted the creature at the abandoned house when we went to go assist Eli. And then I jumped into a river, and now here I am. Or I jumped into like the sewer washout.
Okay. Go
And-
get cleaned up
Yes.
and just take it easy for the night.
He was the man behind the slaughter.
Also, my phone is gone again. I would recommend texting Don. For I'll also had texted him to let him know what we were doing. So I don't know what he is doing.
Okay.
So maybe inform him if he's not dead as well.
Okay.
He sees one missed call.
So the professor will text you, Don, and say, disregard the sewer and just return to the warehouse.
I'm not in the sewer right now, so where am I at the moment?
You're walking from the sewer entrance to the homeless camp.
And this was how long in between?
15 minutes.
10 minutes?
So I'm not anywhere near the camp yet.
No, you've got a few blocks to go.
Damn. All right. Well,
Sounds like I could use a snack.
a lot of food. Homeless people. They got all this delicious food. I'm gonna get a cinnamon burger and I'm gonna walk back to the warehouse, I guess.
Okay. Eli, you finally crack your way out of the sewer
Yeah.
after meandering through the tunnels a while. Where do you go?
I take the kind of downtown. There's not really back roads, but as much of a backwards route as I could to the warehouse,
Okay.
trying to avoid main main roads or anything like that. Because my thought is like if the detective was arresting me or accusing me, maybe he's issued a warrant, and so if there's like an APB out for me, I'm wanting to avoid that.
Okay. So you'll do your best to clandestinely walk your way to the building. And when you do finally make it, you stumble through the door as you see the professor has a shotgun strapped over his back.
Oh,
And,
where are we
like,
going?
What do
Where's
you mean? I was coming to find you.
Hey, long story. I got news though.
I would hope.
Yeah. Do you mind if I go get cleaned up real quick?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah.
Cinnamon's in there.
I don't have a back. Is there like a back bathroom?
We have one bathroom that has 4 showers.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot about that part. Sorry. Used to my apartment that only has one shower head. Yeah, I'm gonna go get cleaned up. So I just stumble into the bathroom and.
Yeah. So it's like
Cinnamon,
one of
are you
those
are you one of the
factory
ones who like
workers.
sing in the shower?
I think he's probably crying.
Yeah, he's crying in the bathroom.
Yeah. Ugh. Rough day, huh?
The bathroom door will then shut on you.
No, it's not that. It's like a walk-in bathroom that you'd have at a factory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So then the curtain will shut on you, and then
chemical
I will
shower.
open it slightly and go, "I'm sorry, who?"
I said rough day, huh?
And then I will barge out of the shower, fully
Dude.
nude, and tackle you in a bear hug.
Oh, hey, easy.
And
I
go,
won't.
"Oh, you were dead.
Yeah, no, I thought
Oh
I
my
was
God.
too. Yeah, no,
You're
yeah,
warm."
you're wet and
Why is the
very
water
naked.
cold? Cinnamon was taking a cold shower.
Well, let's get you cleaned up. That's the least I owe you, and then
No,
I'm going to
no.
help you up and
Yeah,
like push you
thanks for
towards the
help-
shower.
Yep, thanks. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I can take it from here.
No, I got you. I
No,
got
please,
your
I
back and
insist.
everything.
I insist. Please, I would prefer to shower alone today.
Well, we have so much catching up to do.
We can catch up in the
Like,
stall
how
over.
are you not dead?
I will explain all of that once I clean this crap off of me and blood and whatever else is on me.
I did get you a present in the time, though.
What'd you get?
I'll show it to you after you take a shower.
Okay. Yeah. No, you take that stall. I'll take this stall. We'll be far enough apart that we won't be fighting for hot water.
No, I'm clean. I'm good. I'm gonna go run into the professor's like his open office that he usually
Yeah.
has out, and I'm gonna grab the
dressed?
CD of
Radiohead.
Alex's favorite band, and then
No, we said it was Creed.
It was-
it was Creed, yeah. And I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna leave it on. I'll leave it right outside where your clothes are, and it'll be like, There you go, Eli. Your present, something I think you would enjoy immensely. And then I'll go back outside.
Add a Creed CD to your inventory because you never know.
Here, Alex.
And then
Fuck
I'll
you,
announce to
son.
everyone as I walk out and be like, well, Eli's not dead. I was wrong, and I'm very happy to be wrong.
The wrong counter, or the right counter gets reset.
Don, it's good to see you.
So yeah, Don, you'll enter the building as he announces that.
Why does it smell awful in here?
Well, I may have been covered in shit, but it's good to see you.
That sounds like normal. Yo, what's up? What'd I miss? Y'all not dead. That's good.
Mostly bad things.
Oh, well,
What were you doing?
I had a test.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I don't believe you.
I failed it.
So I should take the test.
Well, I like to get my doctorate, but I guess that's not happening when I'm around you guys.
Better. We'll wait for Eli.
Eli will destroy the
Toilet.
the shower stall. I'll probably take a few
Creed
like
CD.
a few probably take a few swings at like the tile, and it'll probably bloody up my hands quite a bit.
You don't have a lot of
Yeah.
durability left to be fighting objects there,
If you need
man.
me to
Yeah.
punch something, I can do it for you.
Probably
So-
just like
Once you are done, raging in the shower,
yeah,
you'll come out and
rage against the wall.
yeah.
Once you're done creeding in the shower.
So
You'll see the Creed CD. I assume you put that in your coat pocket or something.
yeah,
Insert
like,
random.
You lose Alex's car, now his CD.
yeah. So then I'll go out and be like, okay, lots of news, lots of information. One, the young homeless boy that we
The professor goes, I'm
tasked
caught
with
up.
that. Okay.
I'm not. What happened?
The lady, okay, so we used Cinnamon in a stroke of genius created a tracker on the back of an Uno card.
Thank you.
That's impressive.
We tasked a homeless boy who Cinnamon robbed yesterday, and then we
It's
repaid.
also impressive.
We tasked him with placing the tracker on this mysterious homeless person because the homeless kid was asking me for help because I've been befriending them on my beat when I'm working.
Ethical dilemma. Cool.
Yeah, fun stuff. So then we were supposed to meet him today at lunch to repay him for dropping the tracker and get him food as a, nice thing.
He wasn't there,
He wasn't there. We entered the sewer to investigate.
as one does.
Yeah. Anyway, upon investigation, we found like a circular area, heard some gunshots and some shuffling, ran in, found the dead body of the young boy, and were then ambushed by 2 detectives. The detectives beat us. Cinnamon ran. I got knocked unconscious. I woke up to finding the mystery hooded man beaten and bloodied, the female detective dead, headless.
Wait, they beat the hooded man?
He wasn't completely beaten. He was
But
unconscious,
they
but
hurt him.
badly wounded.
And
Yeah,
I couldn't do that.
yeah. The lady detective was a vampire. She had elongated claws, fangs, pale skin, the
a
whole
thrall.
shebang.
Makes sense.
I have a theory that the male detective was as well, because he did tell me before I blacked out, quote, "You should have just been a normal cop, Bridges. You shouldn't have involved yourself," or something along those lines.
The system's rigged.
So chances are the reason that Nick got released so quickly and that they're pinning so many crimes on us is because the corruption of the vampires probably goes high up in the police department.
Makes sense.
So they're able to, overlook crimes of their own
I have an idea.
and pin those crimes on us as like a way to wage
We
war.
put in an anonymous tip that there was gunshots heard in the sewer around there, and let them investigate and find the body of the.
The detective, the
detective.
male detective, already knows that we were down there and
Yeah,
can
but
easily
you call
pin
it in
that on
first,
us.
so and just be like, yeah,
I'm not on duty. I can't call
just
things
go
in.
visit, your girl, and then
She's
call
unconscious. That's another thing.
And it's anonymous tips for
The
you. You don't
hooded
say
man
you're the one
appears
calling
to
it.
be killing monsters. I wonder if he is another member in a way.
There's 5 members.
Well, I meant just if he's another hunter in a way,
He might be.
and
But
in which case we should
he's a
probably
dick.
attempt to reach out and befriend.
How would I reach out to him, though? I mean,
Y'all don't have a group chat?
Also, didn't he stab like an innocent person?
And me?
That's the other thing. I need to find a way to test.
didn't he butcher a whole family?
And killed that other homeless person?
We have no way to know that he butchered the whole family.
I mean, not to insult
reasonable
your
doubt.
detective work, but the MO is almost identical. Viciousness, brutality, dismemberment is a specific note.
But I mean, what if that family could have been creatures of some kind?
The 6-year-old child.
Maybe he's one that holds to like the
The
if
guy we
it's
sent
if it's
down
not
there?
human, it dies.
What about the guy we sent down there?
That the kid showed no blood, no bloody wounds, no wounds whatsoever. I didn't
he
get
wasn't
a
strangled to death.
true.
Or
I
his
didn't get a
life
chance to
essence
fully
was sucked
investigate
out of
him
him
before
like a
we were
vampire.
ambushed by the police. So I don't really want to say 100% that this guy's completely evil, but he's definitely not completely sane.
So what I'm hearing is you need an alibi, so you should probably go to like the hospital.
Yeah, can I borrow some holy water?
Sure.
I want to take like a water bottle of
You still
holy
stink.
water.
You might want to jump in that.
And then I want to go visit Vasquez.
Okay. So you're going to hop the bus to go visit Vasquez. The rest of you, he goes, well, a lot of information. We still have the meeting with your friend tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Cinnamon, you look rough.
A little bit. I mean, I'll go with Eli if need be.
I don't think that's necessary. I think we move forward. We have a cell phone, right?
No.
I did take a cell phone. I didn't mention it, so probably
I
would've-
knew I taught you to always take the cell phone.
Why don't you take pictures?
Well, I threw myself when I mistook your training as pro.
It'll hit me as I step out there like, oh, hey, one other thing. Here's a detective cell phone. Someone who's
a
tech
useful
savvy.
plot
cracking.
device. He said.
Ooh, excellent.
Forget about it. We
Throws
don't need
against the wall.
I'm
Yeah.
not very tech
don't know
savvy,
my cell
so
phone.
No,
y'all
neither
have
am
at
I.
it.
Wait a minute.
I'll be back soon.
We have a cell phone.
We have a Marco.
We could also try to get your friend to meet with us sooner if we think it would be of any value.
Well, if they're in the same, what do they call vampires that are grouped together?
Coven.
In the same coven, maybe they don't rush it. Maybe we do
Or
rush
text
it.
from this phone and say we need to meet now. And then we ambush her.
Well, we need to log into it.
That's true. If we can open it and they are connected.
We just like, I
Or-
got out. I was just barely alive. I'm hiding here.
That's 4 times. Did anyone take her finger?
Does anyone know someone that can hack phones? Because I don't have that.
I don't think we have the money, he says.
Well, there's this jailbreak thing online. We could just follow a YouTube tutorial.
Peter dating himself again.
So I think
We can try to guess the passcode, right?
we could.
Well, jailbreaking, like everyone knew jailbreaking back in like middle school. So that was like the thing to
Peter
do.
defending the fact that he's dating
dated.
himself.
Well, what do you guys think?
Breaking into the phone?
You're going to break the phone.
No, I'm going to slide it to you. I say as I slide it
I'm
to
not
you.
dating myself, so I can't
And
do
I'm
it.
going to say, just let's try guessing the passcode.
We've got
I wanna-
10 attempts before it erases all the data that's on it.
I want to text Dawn real quick.
Did you
and,
just like fail your
try her
passcode
badge
a
number.
couple times?
What's that?
Did you just fail your passcode?
No,
a
I
couple times?
Googled it. It's 10. If
Oh,
you turn
okay.
the setting on, you get 10 chances.
Got it.
I'll text Dawn and be like, hey, theory for passcode, badge number.
I was already going to say, go away. You're out of this seat, Eli. Don't
But we
take.
have technology.
I'm counting that as mine. 6.
So you guys want to just ram through. So her badge number will not work.
Is there like Face ID on there?
No. Because it's a work phone. So
What are you going to do? Morph your face?
I was just going to take a picture in front of it and just like.
Well, if it's a newer iPhone, then thumbprint won't work. So Face ID
well,
might.
like corporate
Thumbprint will
phones
work.
and like secure phones can't have biometrics anyway.
Okay.
That's the most secure thing.
I can check her ice contacts, though, because you can check emergency contacts and stuff.
You could us flexing our iPhone knowledge. Yeah, you can see her ice contacts are. What did I say? The detective. If anyone can remember the other detective's name,
Lawrence Blackwell.
I'd be shocked if it was Lawrence, but Blackwell might be right.
I vaguely remember something about Lawrence.
Harvey Blackwell.
Fuck, I was so close.
I'll give you a.
Half a beat.
I'll give you a point of willpower,
Take it.
Cinnamon, for getting at least half
Like,
of it
like a
right.
circle or just like one back?
One back.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get
you
2
can't
for
have one.
passing the risk.
You would have
roll?
got 2 for risking, by the way. Don't forget that.
Okay, cool.
So yes, what was the first name?
Harvey.
Harvey. So you see, Detective Blackwell is one of her important contacts, and then Chief. And that's pretty much it.
Do we think this is a... Do cops give work phones? Does anyone know?
Yes.
They do?
You can tell that this is like a PD phone.
What? No, stop it. What?
You found them in the sewer through GPS. This is a cop phone, and she's missing.
She's not missing
And
yet.
it's here.
We have at least
It's here
24
in the
hours
warehouse.
before they consider her missing.
Professor?
I know that. I've kidnapped people before. This is how this works.
Take the battery out of the phone.
So one attempt down if you did try the badge number, which you said
We
that
did,
you were
yeah.
gonna.
So
Yeah,
one.
so-
All right. So second idea, we could call and pretend like we got locked out, or she got locked out.
No, I don't know what that
Do your
one.
best girl voice.
No.
That's pretty convincing.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. I don't think we should have this phone in this building, though.
Well, we need to get into it. If they're all part of the coven,
I don't know. Do you know a tech guy
do I know a tech
that's
guy?
shady?
Flashes over to Alex.
no,
No, it does. It's just that
It's his
just
picture.
no one's there.
he's in jail. Also, I don't think he was a tech guy.
No, he's a medicine
I
guy.
think he didn't have any computer skills.
Actually, he's a war guy.
Do we have any shady contacts? I mean, you guys are shady.
Do you know tech guy? You seem like a young buck.
you do know one.
My roommate. Buddy.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, that'll go well. Let's go. Let's keep this
So the
phone.
professor will go with you as well. He's like, I
Oh.
think we need to follow this.
You act like you're going to give him a scholarship.
I'm
Another
not
one.
doing that, but I do
I
think
will.
this would be valuable.
Okay. He's probably at the room, right? At his-
You don't know. I
Complaining
mean, you
about
could text
dishes.
him though.
The room is actually a strip club.
Well, if I give him his number, that means he doesn't have my number. He's
You can-
leaving notes, so I don't have his number. So we're just gonna go back to the room.
Okay.
Off to the room we go.
He's got your number, which your phone don't work now.
Okay. So, Officer Bridges, you'll arrive at the nice memorial hospital there. You'll make your way up to her room as you usually do.
Before I like kind of turn the corner of the room, are there guards by the door?
No, what?
Well, I didn't know because
He's a normal cop. Like,
Oh, get him!
well, I didn't know if she had like guards, make sure the guy doesn't want to come back and finish the job.
Guys
Kinda
in
no,
deal.
suits.
she's a corporal. They don't care.
Okay, so yeah, I'll go in. Is she awake?
So yeah, as you enter the door, you see her kind of slowly crack her eyes. She's like, "Hey,
Hey,
Willie.
Yeah. Hey, how are you feeling?
Oh, like I had a knife go in my chest."
You did. They
Yeah, that's why I said it.
yeah, just wanted to come by and check on you. I brought you some water.
Thanks. And she'll like set it off to the side. Appreciate it. I feel like
Just say what you're thinking. Drink it. Do it now.
I think Willie, I think you missed the point there. I feel like of all the drinks I could get in a hospital, water's probably number one. You probably should have brought me like a Sprite or something.
Yeah.
It was your backup call that got me stabbed anyway.
This is all
the
your
cheapest
fault.
drink to me.
She sits up
Like
as much as she can.
I know. I didn't think about that. I was so distraught. You were the, first friend, first partner, first person that I've seen stabbed openly. So I just been coming to check on you. I feel guilty because it was my backup call that got you into that.
It happens, she says. Seriously, I don't blame you for it. I mean, you're not a knife wielding maniac.
True.
Are you?
So, well, did the doc say when you were getting out?
They said now that I'm awake, they want to give it a couple days to make sure that I'm not going to slip back into a coma. But
Fair.
after that, they said I should be good to go. And after a few months, I'm sure I'll be back on duty.
Okay. Well, if you need anything, just give me a call. I'll be here to help out and bring you something better than water next time.
That's fair. Did you talk to Blackwell?
No, I haven't seen him.
He was looking for you.
Really?
Yeah, he came by like an hour ago.
Oh, yeah. No idea why. They put me on leave because I've been involved in so many incidents so recently.
Well, he told me to let you know to come down to the station when you get a minute.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Hey, do you want me to crack that water open for you? Anything like that?
No, Willie, I've got plenty of water. Thank you.
All right.
Can I have it back?
I'm kind of thirsty.
So I guess I'll probably just kind of hang out with her, making just
Yeah.
random small talk for a bit until I see her drink the water.
Whoa.
Okay.
You thirsty?
That sounds like a roll. You should absolutely make a
Intimidation.
I vote he should make like a manipulation and an expression roll.
If you're gonna try to like convince her to drink the water, it would be
Manipulation
like manipulating her behavior to drink the water.
and
No, I'm not
Social
trying to
it's
manipulate. I'm
present.
just
If
trying
you're
to,
just gonna sit there, there's not really a role.
yeah, I'm just trying to hang out because
Composure,
I haven't heard of
resolve,
water.
Presence
So,
and intimidation.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then we'll come back to you.
yeah.
So you two go to Don's apartment.
Wow. This is
No, you're
also
not inside
pretty
yet.
nice.
You're in the hallway, but
I
No,
know,
it's
this is pretty
already
nice. I live in a fucking barn.
Yeah, they redid the carpet like a week ago.
Oh, I'm
Someone puked
sorry.
all over
I
it.
didn't clean my shoes after the incident, so I apologize.
as you're kind of approaching, a big,
Ew.
kind of broad-shouldered guy is like, Donnie!
Hey, yo, what's up, man? And I like put my
Yeah,
like
give you
little
the-
slap.
The passing five as you guys head towards your apartment.
I know that guy.
Me too.
And then I go up, keep walking to my apartment.
I'll follow.
So you get to your door. You can unlock it. There's no trouble.
It's unlocked.
And the door opens, and you see your roommate sitting on the couch playing Animal Crossing
Old
Excellent.
Horizons.
New Horizons. Yeah, he's behind.
Hey,
no, that's the new one, isn't
man.
it?
Yeah, New Horizons. That's why I
He's
said Old
playing
Horizons.
the other one before it. He's playing the retro Animal
leave.
Crossing.
Right, whatever.
So you enter, and he's like, "Oh, you're home."
So as I like pick the phone up, does it have like a name on it, like of the person?
No.
Yeah, well,
I don't think iPhones just project your name. Have you seen an iPhone?
Peter dating himself.
does it say hello, Matt, or something?
No,
Oh,
like
I
if it's
used to.
locked, it's just like any other phone.
Well,
dating
hey, you're a
himself?
pretty tech guy.
He goes, yeah.
Yeah. See this guy
Hello.
right here. Yeah,
Hey.
his wife got locked out of the phone, and
Did you finally get friends?
I would
that's
call
a-
us friends.
Anyway, his wife got locked out of her phone, and I was wondering if you could help him out.
For $300, I probably could.
I look at the professor.
He's like, I'm not going to pay this kid. I don't know him.
$300, huh? Yeah. No. What's a better number we can discuss?
You're right. 500 is a better number
That's a better number indeed.
for me.
I like this guy. He's got a great amount of business savvy.
Thank you.
Why, you're welcome.
Eugene.
What's your name, friend?
Devin.
Devin. Well, Devin, my name is Steven. And I have a very important thing to ask. And I realize your business is important to you, and helping this is all the rage. But I do. Don't laugh. I'm trying to give a speech here. I do need to get into this phone because while he said it was my wife got it for me. I think he misunderstood. And if I can't get into my phone, she will report me missing because she's in 3 states over. And I promised her I would text her soon. If she doesn't, then I will, I'm sure you don't want to have to get the pigs on us. Specifically me. You don't want to see me get dragged out of here because I am thought to be missing and have kidnapped her husband or something.
All right. So what are you trying to roll?
What's going on?
I am trying to persuade him to help me for free.
All right. So you're going to have, I'm going to give you a -2 because that went through about 3 evolutions.
That's fair.
And then he's resisting with his social resistance.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. What job? 1, 2, 2. 2
He goes, I might be willing to help, but I can't do it for free. I need something.
I'll strike Don.
No, I don't need that.
Okay, well, I don't know what you need then. What do you need?
He needs the dishes washed.
That'd be really funny.
So me knowing living with him for whatever amount of time, do I remember anything super embarrassing I can use against him?
No. this
Better
kid doesn't-
yet.
I mean, unless you consider his general lifestyle, which he doesn't seem too ashamed of, he doesn't go anywhere.
Okay.
Do you want anything of Don's?
That's a good offer.
Don, give
I
him your
do.
phone.
No. There's been a slight on my pride since we got in this room.
Okay.
You see, and he'll pause his Wii or his Switch and sit down. Or no, I said he's playing the Wii, so he pauses the Wii and he sits up and he's like, when we moved in and I signed the lease with Don,
Yeah.
who I met through Feet Finder, I
What?
That's a good
agreed
place.
that he would move in a day early. And I was busy with my summer job and all this calculation and I made one misstep, and he took the bigger room. It has 1.25 extra square feet that I really think I can
You want the
use.
room? You can have the room. We'll switch.
Well,
room.
but I need you to take all the stuff out first and go put it somewhere else, and then move all my stuff in, and then you can move your stuff in.
Oh,
Back in the
like
small
it's
room.
moving day again.
Yeah, you just switch the rooms for me, and I'll open this phone in the meantime.
Y'all are helping me. I just looked at Cinnamon and the
The
professor.
professor's gone.
Well, you're helping me.
Yeah, I'm happy. I used to move
Deal.
horses, specifically dead ones, but
Deal.
All right, get cracking.
He's very
And do the dishes.
whatever.
I'll do the dishes. You move that stuff, I'll do the dishes. I like
Yeah,
doing the
well,
dishes. I
I
did those
just
for my
talk-
mom, usually with the dead horse.
So you will be moving stuff for the next few hours.
Which is I don't know how long it's gonna take him to open the phone.
Not that long.
I'll do
but-
the dishes and I'll just hang out with
He'll
him, I
just
guess.
continue playing, and then
Now,
once
how-
he sees you,
Well, I don't want
How
the
does this
cop's
game
phone
work?
in the room
How does the
for too long.
How does the game work, friend?
He goes, well, you see, you're in a little city,
Yeah.
and you buy a house from this raccoon guy, and then you got to pay off your mortgage. I'm just practicing for when I get off. The reason I play this game is to practice payment schedules and like amateurization. I don't want to end up with a lot of debt once I'm done with school, you see.
Ooh, so that guy that pops out of the ground and stuff, can you live with him?
No, I've tried.
Okay.
See, I thought homeless is a good way to save money too, but the game doesn't let you get that deep.
I see.
Maybe
How-
in the next one.
How
I
about
hear.
that guy's house? Can you take that guy's house?
By force. No, I'm kidding. You can't.
Oh.
I wish, though. Maybe with mods. And so you guys will do that. So you'll take about 30 minutes to wash the dishes and then have,
30
guess,
minutes
an hour and a half
conversation.
conversation with this guy.
I'll go vampire mode to help me out. No.
So, yeah, Don, you're going to spend probably about 4 hours switching rooms. And he won't open it until you are done.
You know you can work on it while I'm doing this, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and these shells. Now, don't confuse the shells and the bells, Cinnamon. Those are, I assume you told him your nickname. I don't know. Steven.
No, I told him Cinnamon. At some point, we became
Yeah,
friends.
he goes, now you take the shells and the bells. The bells are how you pay your bills. The shells are like collectibles you sell to these little kids.
My God, these shells sell for like 300.
It just depends on the rarity.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like Pokemon. And so then.
Wait, what's that?
Oh, Pokemon, he takes out like a bunch of cards and you guys will go through that for a while. All
Are you
right.
telling me fighting beats flying?
So you'll be at the hospital, Eli, for probably like another hour and a half just chatting. And she's like, yeah, and so there was one time back when I was a security officer on a college campus, I caught a guy in a monk costume running around. And I kid you not, like I grabbed him, and he's like kind of belligerent. So like me and the other guard trying to get him. And we thought it was like it was Halloween, so we thought he was just goofing, but he was a real monk. So like he ended up grabbing my partner and like hip tossing him into a bush.
Really?
And so I ended up tasing him. But because they do like that weird spear stuff, it didn't really do much.
You've resisted a taser.
Well, it still did hurt him, but not like he didn't
like
fall.
lock him-
Yeah, he just kind of like flexed on me, and it was a little weird. Then he ran into the road and got hit by a car.
Oh my God!
And so that stopped him finally.
I didn't see
name
that
was
coming, and I
Cinnamon.
guess he didn't see the car coming either.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She says. So it's been a wild career.
Yeah, I mean, I have had nothing. Like the most I've done is make maybe 5 parking tickets in a day.
I mean, and the homicides, but
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I mean, I haven't had any like crazy criminal encounters like
You'll
that.
get them in time. She
Oh,
says.
they
Yeah,
got
I can't wait. I
stabbing
want, I want to be the one telling those crazy stories at the bar.
Oh, it's fun. Oh, you got one. You freed a guy that you shouldn't have. That's a pretty funny story.
Yeah, but that's kind of cursed me with a nickname. So
That it has. So you gonna follow up with a detective?
yeah, I'll give him a call in the morning. It's late, and
That's fair. So the nurse will come in with like the little dinner tray, and the nurse will be like, "You have like 20 minutes before
Okay.
visiting's over."
all right, yeah, thank you.
And then the nurse will sit down at the dinner tray and she's like, "I really am tired of hospital meatloaf. I learned that they cook a meal and then they just keep serving it until it's gone."
Really?
Yeah. This is the 3rd day in a row I've had this for dinner.
Well, what do you want for breakfast? I'll bring you something.
I
in the
could go for
morning.
Waffle House.
Let me just bring you like an all-star meal to go kind of thing.
I think just the waffles.
Just the waffles.
Got to watch my figure.
Just the house.
No sides, no eggs, no nothing like that. Just
Chocolate chips
chocolate chip
and
waffles.
syrup, but
Yeah, I will bring you that in the morning.
that a boy.
So
Oh, she goes, well, I guess I'm going to dig into my hospital meatloaf. And then she'll finally grab the water that you brought
right.
her. Drop it. And crack it open and drink it.
yep,
And then she'll sit it down and be like,
it
this,
was holy water.
Yeah, I know. I thought you were telling her.
No.
It was holy water. You look her in the eyes.
I was running because I was trying to see if there was any kind of reaction.
Yeah, no, she seems fine.
Okay.
She's like, it's pretty good. Where'd you get this?
Yeah, it's
King Arthur.
gas station. You know.
Oh, wow. Gas station water's really gone up in quality.
Oh, that's right. It's
It's
crazy.
from the gas station called King Arthur's.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Well, what time does visiting start tomorrow? I'll bring you some waffles by.
Usually about 10.
Okay. I'll expect a plate of. I'll keep them as warm as I can, and you'll have some chocolate chip waffles in the morning.
All right.
So you get you some rest, and if you need anything, just shoot me a text or something.
Appreciate it, Willie.
Thanks. And then I'll leave.
Yeah. So where would you head next? Because I still think we got some time before Dawn is done moving all the
I'd probably
furniture.
just go back to the warehouse.
Okay, so then you're kind of wrapping it in for the night. So yeah, eventually, Dawn, you'll conclude. It's probably closer to like 8 or 9 p.m. at this point. And he's like, yeah, so if you spend the energy, you can activate these special moves.
Oh.
And they do like unique
I'm done.
things. Hold on, I'm explaining something, Dawn. And so if you do that, it does that. But now you can evolve them. I'll be honest, I made that up when I was a kid. I don't really know how it works. I've always played with the rule that I made up.
Well, I think it has to do with this side energy because you have 2 energy here and you have 1 energy here. The 2 energy that you spend and probably evolves it slowly after it meets a certain condition.
I don't know. I've always just said if you had one, you could flip it for the other.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I want the one that looks like a vertebrae.
Oh, yes. Verbrito, my favorite. Here you go. He goes, anyway, yes, the phone. And so he'll pick it up and he'll go over at his computer. And be like,
And
"No."
I'm just gonna like turn my flash off. Everything that would make a noise, and just take a picture of him with that.
With the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. And so he's gonna. So Cinnamon will, I undoubtedly witness that, as I don't assume you just left the room while they were working on it.
Yeah. I imagine I was watching it.
Yeah.
Right?
And so he will plug it into his computer, and he'll click an app that just says iPhone Unlocker, and then he'll click it, and it'll unlock. And then he'll go and he'll be like, "You want me to change the password?"
Yeah. Can you change it to my birthday?
Of course, buddy. What's your birthday?
Well, you should know it by now. It's 7/21.
It needs 5 numbers, I think.
Oh,
0721. What year?
23.
That's okay. That's not your birthday.
Well,
but sure.
it'll be my birthday.
Yeah, all right, I get you. So he punches it in. He goes, the old password was 050116.
The badge number.
So, no, it wasn't the badge number.
Okay.
I don't know, in case it doesn't work.
That's my wife's birthday.
So he unplugs that, and he hands it to Cinnamon.
Thank you.
And he goes, well, buddy, I punched my number in there for you, in case you ever needed me. So
I got
that.
you, and I'll send a text through it, and it'll be like, it's Sin.
And he goes, I hope to see you around. Don, you should bring more friends like this around.
I'll try.
Next time we were going to play Smash, right?
Oh, of course. Super
Brawl.
Smash Brothers 64, where it's at.
Yeah.
I call
I don't know
Jigglypuff.
the
You
difference.
can't play her.
What?
I call Jigglypuff. You can't play her.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I want to play the monkey.
There's not one in that one.
Oh, is there not?
No.
Oh, why is he on the picture?
Who knows?
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh, wait. Donkey Kong exists. He goes, anyway.
That's a gorilla. It's not a monkey.
Yeah, I'm atomically speaking. He goes, all right, I got to go to a study group, and he'll like get his book bag. Good luck, everyone. Have fun with your wife. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. I'll be back soon.
And then he'll leave.
Yep.
So now that we got this open, let's check.
Let's just get out of here with that phone.
Well, let's see. Who are they in contact? What's their text messages look like?
Yeah, so scrolling through text messages, there's a lot of like what I'd call procedural stuff, just normal cop messages.
Sure.
But you do get towards the bottom, and you do see that she's been in contact with the chief a lot, obviously, but it's his personal number. And then she's been in contact with a girl. So with the chief, as you read through, it's a lot of like stuff that without context you probably couldn't follow it. But the one thing that does kind of make sense is they say the townhome murders ? And she goes, already working on that. And then another one that says, what about the sewer? And they say, she says, I think we have a lead there. We're going to head in. And then that's the last thing she said to the chief.
Okay. And then with the girl?
You see almost like a rage message. So you see the girl basically just apologizing profusely, and then her being like, I can't believe you fucked this up. We literally gave you one simple thing to do. I can't believe that you fucking botched it this hard.
Does that number look familiar to me?
Yes.
Oh. If I look at my phone,
Yes.
okay. Well, that's fun. They're all connected like a coven.
And then you see that she says the girl that you know basically responded saying, I think I've got one more opportunity to meet him. And she says, you have one last chance. Don't fail again.
Is Nick's number?
You do not see Nick's number in there.
Damn.
All right. Well, this was useful information. Puts it down on the coffee table.
Okay.
All right. So it sounds like we do have to meet her, and she also sounds like she's going to hurt you. So maybe we get the professor's shotgun.
And holy water as we point to each other. Let's get that phone out of here. Probably should take the battery out.
It's fine. And then I'm going to leave
Okay.
and head back towards the
With the
warehouse.
phone?
No.
I'm going to take the battery out of the phone if I can. I don't know if I can with this phone.
Nope. iPhones are
No,
not.
I'm going to turn it off.
Batteries.
Yeah, just straight up turn it off
Okay.
and head to the warehouse too.
So when you all return, the professor is like, well, it's been a fortuitous evening. We found some information. We got assaulted in a sewer. Mm-hmm. It sounds like we have some leads.
I lost some square footage in my room.
Professor, question: do vampiric thralls react to holy water?
Not always.
Okay.
They react to stakes getting stabbed in them.
Because Don, you had a pretty violent reaction to it, even when you weren't in your vampire form.
I don't know what was going on then.
True, but when you drank that drink at the bar, you like foamed at the mouth and
Well, I'm not really
when
a
the professor
thrall,
threw
right?
some on you.
Nope. No, you're more just half.
Yeah, so I'm different.
Okay.
Built different, if one would say.
Because I was curious as to why our hooded masked maniac stabbed Vasquez. So I had her drink some holy water. Now I got to take
You
her
guys
waffles in the
interrupted his
morning.
stabby time, so he stabbed more people.
So
Also, he killed 4 people and then almost killed Cinnamon. The man isn't really sane.
I know, but doesn't hurt to try to,
You have the benefit of the doubt?
exactly.
Let's not do that
Yeah, he'll stab you
with killers.
with that doubt.
Yeah. Because he didn't hurt me.
I mean,
No, but you're your
he
girlfriend.
might have just tactically decided if you weren't fighting him, it wasn't worth it.
Or he thought you were dead.
From the conversation you gave, or the description you gave, he wasn't exactly doing well.
Yeah. So I want to try. I don't know how well Eli was going to be good at it, but I want to try to make a sketch of that part of his face using my eidetic memory.
So it's going to be craft plus,
Dexterity.
yeah, like dexterity probably makes sense.
And
Or I'll
plus-
give you like wits because you're trying to remember.
It's the same number.
Yeah.
3 successes.
All right. You draw a half decent sketch of his half face. And the professor goes, wow, I've never seen him before.
I drew a picture of a bird.
It is
Wow,
good,
he
though.
looks not familiar at all to me.
Hey, it doesn't hurt to try to have
Does
something.
she have
to
like
go
a
off of.
database of people that do stuff bad?
Again, I'm on administrative leave. I
Yeah,
can't just run facial recognition software. That's more detective stuff.
I mean, do they lock your account or you just give the badge back?
Which reminds me, the detective who tried to kill me in the sewer wants to see me at the station.
I would say no.
I'm also saying no.
Yeah, the job just isn't worth it. So,
Live up to the beat.
Cinnamon,
cop
I need
rule.
you to do me a favor in the morning.
Yeah, what's up?
I need you to take this $10 bill, which is very low on my money,
Yes.
to Waffle House in the morning and buy some chocolate chip waffles
Perfect, I
and deliver
love
them
it.
to Vasquez by 10 a.m.
What if he wants food too?
Yeah, do you have any for me?
If there's any, get her like 2 waffles, chocolate chip, whatever's left over, buy whatever you want. I don't care.
Okay.
Just make sure she
like-
gets those by 10 a.m. because
It
I
all
can't
starts
go.
like $23.
Starts like $12.
I'm really
This
confused.
is a college town.
I'm really confused at why I'm doing this, but
Because if the detective went there today, and if Vasquez alerts him that I stopped by, chances are he may return. So I'm going to lay low until we figure out what's going on.
yes, I'm going to pass you back the money.
didn't he
I
see
don't
him?
want to be there when there's a detective who is also after me.
Good point. Don, I need you to do me a favor.
No.
Thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like on whatever platform you're listening on. You can download our episodes. That helps us move up the algorithm. You can leave us 5 stars. It also helps us move up the algorithm. Tell all your friends. Share with everybody you love. Tell anyone who watched Buffy. Tell anyone that you think would enjoy this show in any capacity. And as always,
Don't go into sewers. It's not worth it.
generally good advice.
Pretty crappy experience if you say so.
No.
That's copyrighted.
No, that is not. I know what that is.
Yeah, that's the Willy Wonka song.
Well, I think I can bring this skit back. Caw!